The following contest is a steel cage match. Making his way to the ring from wherever he wants, weighing in at 216 pounds, the Jester.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for our big steel cage match.
And I know both of these superstars are supremely tough, but you'd have to assume they're experiencing some butterflies here as we wait for the opening bell.
Look at the steel surround the ring, Corey. What are your thoughts heading in here?
There is nothing more barbaric than this, Cole. It's like we have a couple of caged animals locked up inside that steel.
This matchup has the potential to be special. We could be moments away from an instant classic. Ouch.
Historians, the twisted metal that we see as part of steel cages today dates back 80 years. To settle a dispute between competitors Jack Bloomfield and Count Pietro Rossi, the two met inside a ring surrounded by chicken wire. At first, these types of matches were referred to as fence matches.
Corey, you gave us an impressive history of the origins of the steel cage match. I'd like to point out to our viewers that from the 1960s to the mid-1980s, chain link fences were used to enclose the ring for WWE steel cage matches. A superstar could win by pinfall submission, or by exiting the cage through the cage door, or climbing over the top of the cage.
We should also point out, Michael, that the way to win a steel cage match can vary by match depending on what was agreed to before contracts to compete in the match were signed. Talking about history, at WrestleMania 2, WWE unveiled the redesigned steel cage with solid steel blue bars before returning to chain link mesh in the late 1990s. The best way to describe combatants clashing inside a steel cage is its battle of attrition. Sometimes a superstar is left with no choice but to fight fire with fire and do whatever they need to do in order to win the match. Sometimes it comes down to a superstar doing whatever they need to do in order to survive.
Byron, you touched on this earlier, but it's so important for a superstar to accept that there's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide in a steel cage match. That the conflict will be resolved within the 15-foot-high steel walls that surround the ring. And that losing a cage match can mean much more than a mark in the loss column. For some, it has meant the end of their career.
It's difficult to describe the damage that can be done to a superstar who competes in a steel cage match. We see the arm, but we don't see the psychological effects from being inside the cage. Make no mistake about it, Michael. The steel cage truly represents survival of the fittest.
With a reversal.
Comes up big with the reversal.
He's starting to feel it here. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
Well, he had to expect to take some punishment tonight. You don't step in the ring with this guy and walk away completely unscathed.
I know it's somewhat early still, but this could be a pivotal point in this match, guys. Let's see how he reacts here. You gotta believe this one's over.
There's a certain feeling that comes over the combatants in the steel cage match once they hear the door close and see the official lock it. The superstar must know that their body is going to be thrown against the steel, that their face will most likely be raked across the cage, and that anything is legal in this environment.
Nailed it. Not where he wants to be right now. Hey, he got himself into this mess.
He's got to get himself out of it now.
We spoke about this earlier, Corey. It's crucial for a WWE superstar to fully understand the gravity of the situation they're in when they battle inside a 15-foot-high steel cage. An individual must be ready to endure pure brutality and be prepared for the fight of their life. No one leaves a steel cage match without scars.
Corey, you said something of value for once, and that anything is legal inside the steel cage. To that point, something else we've seen over the years is interference. Whether it's The Undertaker coming up through the ring or John Cena getting bashed in the head with the cage door from the outside, it's all legal in the cage. The steel cage is a massive enclosure that stands 15 feet in height. For almost 35 years, a select group of high flyers have taken their aerial assaults to greater heights. And when I say that, I mean superstars climb to the top of the steel cage, the real high rent district, and dive off onto their opponent. And that all started with one man in October of 1983, Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
To your point earlier, Byron, we've definitely seen some unbelievable attacks be launched from the top of the steel cage. And you mentioned the most iconic steel cage match for the Intercontinental Championship. We saw Jimmy Superfly Snuka clash against bitter rival, the magnificent Baraka.
There's no denying that Superfly set the bar. You look over the years to people like Jeff and Matt Hardy, Eddie Guerrero, Kurt Angle, and Chris Jericho. They continued to push the envelope and executed unbelievable attacks from the top of the cage. And watch Rikishi take flight up the top of the steel cage. Wow.
He needs to find a way to get on the offensive, guys.
He's really starting to look fatigued here, guys, and when that happens, your whole body starts to give out on you. He's going to need to be careful.
This is where we find out who the better man is, and at this point, it could very well be either one of these guys. That's how close this thing is. Oh boy, he is working.
The trifecta of the Three Amigos!
Here's his chance to win this.
He's looking at it.
We talk about how important stipulations are in a steel cage match. If superstars sign a contract where the only way to win... What a strike! He's in complete control now.
Avoids trouble there.
don't know how much more these superstars can take, guys. You'd have to think something's got to give here soon.
Ooh, what impact.
Tell you, the cage has absolutely beaten down these superstars.
Look out, down he goes. And he might not get back up.
Too quick for him there. Wait a minute. Dangerous spot for him to be in. You gotta figure out a way to get back in it, guys.
What a crossface, but can he follow up here? On the move. At his steam.
He's in trouble. Here he goes.
Pile driver. Spiked him.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Double underhook applied. Up. Oh, nasty impact. Nailed it.
Bad spot for him to be in here, guys. He's got to do something to get back in this thing.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Oh, look at what's coming. Again. That's two.
And perhaps a trifecta.
The three amigos.
This one is over.
What a strike. Right on the mark.
Ooh, what impact.
Oh, he's able to reverse it. He might have it. What a strike.
Wow, I'm just as surprised.
All good things must come to an end, but I wish that match could have gone on a little longer.
Here is your winner, the Jester, Kaiba.
What a grueling match. It looked like anybody's match there toward the end.
I don't make the matches, but if I did, I'd put these two back in the ring ASAP. What an amazing match.
Matches like that are the reason why I love this job.